very great handgun, but the thing is you can sell it for a lot of money. So people who are gathering driving points, if you pick that up, I think you can get like 5,000 driving points.
Oh,
so
wow.
for people who want to pick that up, they can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, just head on straight through and come out the other side of the duct. And when you do, be careful because there's a guard on your left on the other side of this yellow car. So let's just put him to sleep. And then if you put this guy to sleep, you know, the thing a lot of people may not realize also is that the resistance member will change their course depending on which guards are awake and which ones are sleeping. If you disable this guard, the resistance member will actually take an alternate route, and rather than going to the park, will head towards the river.
Oh, I see.
In any case, we're not going to wait for the resistance member today, so let's just head to the north. Basically, where you put this guy to sleep, take the slope that heads up towards the north.
With the van on the right?
Right. There's going to be a van on your right, so head up that slope.
Okay.
So head up this slope,
and the van on the right.
Pass the van on your right, and also a trash can.
Trash can.
Red
car. Then it kind of splits, but you want to take the right path that heads towards the park.
Okay.
Then when you get to this intersection, you want to take a left.
Okay.
And as you follow this left path, keep an eye on your left-hand side, and you'll see an open door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big double-gated door that's open. And so we want to head in here.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to head into this load, and I believe this is the first time we've ever gone into a load.
Okay.
To the Integral podcast.
Okay.
It's a big event.
Load. Okay.
Load.
Should we count down?
Shall we count down?
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone ready to load?
Get ready, everybody.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, everyone finish the load, and where do we come out?
All right, so once you come out from that load, you'll be in a courtyard.
Wow, this is cool.
And you know, this courtyard is pretty unique in this stage in that it's the only really enclosed courtyard that looks like this. You can hear a lot of different sounds right now. You know, the really interesting thing that I want to point out about this courtyard is if you look to your left, you'll see a statue.
Yeah, statue. Yeah.
If you look to your right, you'll see that there's a statue platform with no statue on it.
Oh.
That case.
In that case, right, people may remember from the Middle Eastern stage, you can actually climb up onto this platform. So press triangle near the platform, climb up on top, then press triangle when you're on the platform, and Snake will assume a pose.
Wow, I didn't know this. Well, it looks weird without your statue camo, though.
Also, this pose is a little bit interesting. It's a Japanese pose, right?
Yeah, the Neo pose. Neo is
Gate guard.
Gate guard.
well, if you go to Asakusa shrines and temples, usually on the gate, well, on the side of the gate, there are huge statues that look like devils,
Right.
which are not, but they're doing this kind of pose.
And so they're like gatekeepers or
Gate guards.
guardians of the gate to the temple.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, there's that statue pose. So people may not know about that. And so next we want to move ahead from this platform, head to the north, and you'll see a door to the north that leads out of this courtyard area. So let's just head there. On the way, you may be able to pick up another PSS, which you can sell for money. So anyway, head through this door on the north, and when you get to this intersection on the other side of the door, you want to head to your left.
There was a stairs.
There's a stairway, so head down the staircase. And you come to an intersection, and on your left, there's a yellow car. And then something else that people probably didn't notice at all is that on these buildings, there's actually an address, or address plates on the building. So if you turn and look towards the staircase that you came down from, you'll see a pair of plates on the wall to the right of the stairs.
One says 313,
Right,
and the other one says 21.
right.
Does this have a meaning?
It actually does. This is actually a unique address. All the buildings in Eastern Europe have a unique address. The meaning behind this is actually 3 stands for third stage, which is Eastern Europe. And then each model has a number. So 13 is the 13th building in Eastern Europe. And then at the bottom is a unique number on the green plate which designates this specific building. So it's basically stage, model type, and specific model number.
So it's a very development code.
Right.
Almost.
Yeah, it is. Probably something that people won't realize at all.
I don't.
You know, maybe people won't even care about it, but you know, for the team, it actually did have meaning, and you know, that just goes to show the insane level of detail that.
So there might be another 313.
Right. So you probably see another 313 somewhere in the game if you look around, but having this combination of 313 and 21
Is unique to this building
this
right here.
building right
I see,
here.
I see.
Yeah.
So maybe, you know, team member was saying like a 31321 building was not, you know, quality was not great. So who did this?
I see, I see, I
Right.
see.
So maybe there's a bug with this building, 31321, that everybody knows what they're talking about.
Okay, okay. Maybe when you find or when you test it, go to 31321 and then walk north or things
Right,
like that.
right.
Yeah, I see, I see. So, wow, quite handy.
So just a little bit of developer trivia.
Okay, we'll guide the listeners according to this numbers then, huh?
That might be hard.
Yeah, we'll just mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. All right. So now from this intersection, or you know, from this place where you came down from the stairs, we want to head to the northeast.
Northeast.
Well, actually, it's
a right side.
actually yeah, to the right. So when you came down from the stairs, take a right, and I guess it's more or less straight to the east, actually. So head to the east, and ahead of you, you'll see a building with some lights on the other side of this railing. So you want to head there, but be careful because on your left, there's a pair of PMC guards. So let's put them to sleep. All right, so once those guards are asleep, go ahead and walk until you hit the wall on the other side of this this rail.
So you're like walking on this corridor.
Right, so you're walking down this corridor behind these pillars, and keep an eye on the wall on your right. And eventually you'll see a staircase leading up.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people miss this also.
Yeah.
This leads to another funny little area.
Okay, so should we go up the stairs?
Yeah, let's go up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
It's a little bit dark, so it might be a little hard to see where you're going, but when you get to the top of the stairs, you'll be near this bridge. And if you look straight ahead of you when you come up the stairs, you'll see a statue directly ahead of you.
Yeah.
Right to your right, there's another platform.
Without a statue.
Without a statue, which means it's another point where you can jump on and assume another silly pose.
There's a second place where you could do this.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and go up onto the platform and press triangle.
What's this pose this time?
This pose is just a silly pose. You know, basically we have a lot of different types of poses in the game, a lot of serious poses, you know, based off of real statues and things like that. But the director, Mr. Kojima, wanted to have just some really silly poses in there also, and so this was put in there. And one other thing to point out is as you're taking this pose, to your right, you'll see ahead of you there's another Minami Akina poster.
Oh, our favorite Akina.
Right, the Akina.
The most powerful poster.
Yeah, your favorite, right?
No, the most powerful poster in this MGS4.
Invincible. Yeah.
Invincible poster.
Almighty Akina poster.
Wow.
All right. So that's another point that players may not be aware of. So next, let's move on. And what we're going to do from this point is head towards the canal.
Okay. Looking at Akina's posters, we take a left.
Right.
And we're going to cross this bridge.
And you should be heading roughly north to the northwest. And as you proceed, you'll hear a helicopter up above. And that means you're heading in the right direction.
And you're going down the kind of a slope
Go
this
down
time.
a slope, and then you'll come to a intersection, and you'll see the helicopter with its searchlight looking for you. So be careful not to be spotted by the searchlight. And from here, take a left. Kind of sneak along. Be careful because there are PMC patrols here. As you proceed, you'll see a bunch of signs like a cafe. And you'll come to this building on your left. It's kind of like this big, dark, black brick building.
Yeah, what number is it?
The address is
312.
31312.
So we're the Studio B building?
Yeah, the Studio B building.
Okay.
And then you'll come behind this truck. You'll see a staircase heading down into the canal.
Oh.
So let's head down these stairs.
To the canal.
Into the canal. And at this point, a lot of people may just run straight ahead. But if you do a U-turn and go behind the stairs, you'll find that there's actually an FIM-92A surface-to-air missile. So for those people who want to take out the helicopter, and take more of an action-oriented approach, they can use that to shoot it down. So next what we want to do is we're just going to head on to the next load. So head down into the water, cross to the other side.
You could actually go into the canals, right?
Yeah. And then head to the east, the other end of the canal. Just keep on heading to the east. Then when you get to the eastern side of this canal, on your left, you'll see a tunnel.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is head through this tunnel. And this will go to another load, leading to Midtown. Leading to Midtown Northwest Sector. So jump into that load.
Load. 3.
Another load phase.
Load.
All right, so you jump into the load and you come out the other side. Okay, now I want to point out something